bath technology. Okay, it can't always be trusted, so I'm just trying to make do. So, excuse me, as you can see, I'm still recovering from all of this respiratory stuff. But I thought of the local church support group because they are new, and to do something to help them out as they begin to take on and welcome in um, individuals that have been diagnosed. Hi, Brenda. Give me a thumbs up. So the other organization that I want to partner with is Loving Arms. They are an outreach group that, again, supports all individuals that have been diagnosed with any form of cancer, but they do have a specific group to support the ladies that have been diagnosed with breast cancer. And Loving Arms is it's well known. It's located in Kennesaw, but they help with the support groups. They provide wigs. They help with transportation. So they do a lot more involvement. I think it was last week or 2 weekends ago, they just had their annual Dancing with the Stars event, which is a major fundraiser that they do. So I've chosen those two organizations to help out. And if we reach my target, which is 50, we'll be able to do an even split between both groups and allow the recipients to benefit from the contents of the poof. So a poof essentially is a bag that is donated by the participants, the donor, which would be you, from Stella and Dot. And Stella and Dot has a variety of poofs that you can choose from. The shapes are one of two. You can have the oblong shape. Yes, isn't this gorgeous with the elephants and everything? And it zips closed. And the beauty of these items, the poofs themselves, this is the second one, again, with the elephants, if you couldn't tell. Now, this particular color is no longer available, but the concept is the same. They zip and they unzip. The inside, like everything with Stella and Dot, is done very, very nicely, and the contents will go inside the poof. There are a multitude of colors that you can choose from. I'm not particular about the color that you choose. That is your personal choice. It's totally up to you. What I do want to do is share with you what is inside the poof. So I have a tray, and I'll share that with you in a minute because that's going to take a little bit of maneuvering for me. But the project means a lot to me because I can no longer walk, and everyone sometimes gets undaunted with organizations to donate to. I thought the poofs were a better way. They were more tangible because the individual, it's going to an actual person, and it contains items that they can actually use. Anyone that chooses to be a donor / participant means that they will purchase a poof. They will ship the poof to me, so that way you don't have to get it at your house and then send it to me unless you purchase other items, which is totally your choice. My focus is the poof. Hi, Kim. Thank you for joining. And you can attach a personal note. You can email it to me. You can send it to me. You can give it to me if we are in close proximity. Whatever works better for you, you can attach a note. And the note will also be part of the contents that will go inside the poof, so that when your recipient receives it, they have a personal note from the donor. Whatever that information or note you want to write is totally up to you. You email it to me. I will print it out exactly as it is written and enclose it inside the poof. I normally decorate the poofs and put nice ribbons on them, so when they get it, they get a whole package. I've seen other people that have done them, and they submit them closed this way, just like this. I think it looks better if it has a little bit of decoration so they know that they're getting a gift. And it is a gift of love. It's a gift of support. It's a gift of hope and encouragement for them to fight and fight like hell so that they can beat this thing. So For me, there are three options for you to participate. You can be a donor. You purchase a poof, you send it to me, I fill it. There are no proceeds from this because anything that would be considered a proceed from the purchase of your gift, I'm using that, which would be my commission, to fill it, to purchase the contents and to fill it. If we're lucky enough to get some donors to donate things, that means that there are less items I need to purchase, or there are just more items I can purchase because that's one less thing I have to worry about. The other way you can participate is as an ambassador. An ambassador is the person that um, financially isn't able to, but they do want to support. And you would do that using your social media outlets. And by doing that, I have a whole format for you, and I can share that with you for anyone that chooses that they want to be an ambassador, and that's perfectly fine. The third way that you can participate is by being a hostess, which means you invite some of your friends over for a breast cancer project party, get together, ladies' night, whatever you would like to call it. I bring over the poofs, a little bit of Stella and Dot, because there may be some people that actually want to see what we offer. And then they're able to place an order to be a donor and purchase a poof in support of this project. And that's it in a nutshell. It's very simple. I think it's clear cut, but I'm here if you have questions and you want to ask me things. Anyone that chooses to be an ambassador, I can send you the weekly information for the verbiage, because I would ask you to post weekly on your social media outlets with the information. I'm also asking if you tag someone, if you know someone that has been diagnosed, whether they're a survivor, they have become an angel, whomever it is that you know, because the intent is to connect, and it is a personal connection. And people need to know that there is a person that has been touched that you know by breast cancer. So that's the whole purpose of me asking you to tag somebody. What I'm moving around to get for you is my tray. And the tray has the contents of what is actually in a poof. So give me 1 second. Let me maneuver a little bit. So this here, can you see that? Is the tray. Nope, this way. This is the tray. So on the tray is the poof. There is, I need to make an adjustment so that you can see. So give me 1 minute. Here we go. Here is the tray. There you go. So the tray has some tissues, hand sanitizer, hard candy. Some of them will have nuts. I don't do chocolate because everyone doesn't love chocolate as much as we think. There is lotion. There are wipes because they do need to keep themselves clean and sanitized. There are socks because they do get cold and everyone doesn't like to wear a hat. Sometimes if I'm able to find them, I will get a scarf. There is a pretty pen and some note cards so that the person can write some notes, their thoughts. Sometimes I provide a journal inside the kit as well. And there's also a lip balm because they do get dry, their lips do get chapped depending on the type of treatment that they are receiving at the time. And all of these contents are inside the poof, which is decorated. Your note card will be included, and then that will be sent to the recipient in bulk to each of the organizations that I've mentioned, being United Methodist Church in Powder Springs to their support group, and to Loving Arms in Kennesaw, their support group. So I implore you, I encourage you, I ask you to join me in this project by choosing whichever option works best for you. Why can't you hear me? Does that work better? Can you hear me now? Thanks for that. So I'm hoping that those of you that are watching live or that are happen to join and watch the replay don't have any problems with the hearing. I didn't know, but I hope that you will be encouraged to join in and be a part of this. Some individuals I've talked to one-on-one because I was able to reach you, but I thought this platform might work a little bit easier because we all have different lives. Hi, Jennifer. I hope you are loving Cali. But again, for those that have just joined, the project is very near and dear to me. I know far too many women that have been diagnosed, that are now angels, that are survivors. I think they need this. The donations that are monetary are awesome, they're wonderful. But I think this is a tangible way. I'm sorry you couldn't hear when I turned the camera. This is a tangible way for everybody to actually see where their money is going, what they're doing, and where it's actually going with the kit being gifted to the organizations. So for when you could not hear me when I turned the camera, I was explaining the items that are in the kit and each care kit. And I don't want it to fall, but they're going to get a set of note cards. And yes, I do take the ribbons and do all of these things myself. So they'll get some note cards so that they can write a note, a thank you note to yourself or to someone else. They get a nice pen because I think a pretty pen helps you as opposed to a standard Bic. They get some lotion because their skin gets dry. They get some sanitizer because they do need to keep themselves and their skin clear from germs. They get a lip balm. They get tissues. They get hard candies or some nuts. I don't do chocolate. They get some hand sanitizers, hand wipes, so that they can keep their hands clean. You have a lot of areas that you touch daily, and when you're receiving treatment, you need to make sure that you are clean. And they get some socks. The socks vary depending on what I'm able to find at the time, and all of those items are set into a poof, which is the kit itself, the care kit, along with your note card, and then I put a nice bow that coordinates with the poof color itself, and then that is what each recipient will get. The cost, because I haven't mentioned it, is $25 plus shipping and handling and tax. And if it's easier to ship it directly to me so that I can have the collection here, we can do that. If it's easier for you it to come to you because you order other things, that's fine. We can meet up and then I can collect the poof. When it is time to start filling all of the poofs, you are more than welcome to come and join me and we can have a poof party where we start to fill the poofs. And you can actually see everything that goes into it. Hi, Connie. Nice to see you. So I'm going to wrap this up because I did not want it to be long, but I wanted to explain as much as I could all of the information that I'm asking for, what it entails, and why I'm asking. I'm asking for every woman that is watching, every woman that has a daughter, a mother, a grandmother, a sister, because at this point we know that breast cancer does not discriminate across any lines whatsoever. We can do this if we work together. I'm going to wrap this up. I have a poll with some questions. Please answer or send me a direct message. Send me a text. I will post an image if you'd like to share it on your social media pages. I'd like to know what category fits you. A donor / participant, a hostess, hi Anitra, or you want to be an ambassador. I'm not picky. I am open and willing to accept whatever it is that works for you, your pocketbook, and your lifestyle. Thank you so much for your time, your participation, just for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really, really hope that I can count on you to support this project so that it can be successful. My target is 15. Exceeding that would be amazing. Meeting that would be very satisfactory for me. Thank you so much, and you all have a good evening. Bye. Hi, Jaquanda. How you doing? If you guys have any questions, go ahead and post them, and I can stick on a little while to answer your questions if you have some. Whatever they might be, nothing is off limits. I'm open to it, and I'll answer your questions as much as I can if you post them. If you need to go, that's perfectly fine. I totally get it. Just please answer the poll that's attached to the first one before I got cut off. So there is a poll. Please answer the questions. There are 3 questions. Answer them for me, and then that lets me know what information I need to give to you, what I need to share with you, and what point I need to talk with you about based on your interest. Okay? Thank you so much. God bless you too, sweetie. I hope you join us. Watch the replay if you missed it and you don't have time. It's going to be here, and I will be sharing it. There will be a link if you want to just go on Stella and Dot and look at the proofs yourself. I'll attach that in the comments so that you can see that and you can have access to it, and you can browse at your leisure. It is now live, and depending on how we go, I have some gift items that I haven't mentioned, but something that I would like to do for the participants in this project. So please share, 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 share. Ask me any questions if you have any. I'm open to answering your questions. But thank you so much tonight. I appreciate it, and I'm glad that you were able to take the time to join us. Stay blessed.